Welcome to a new tutorial video for Infinity. This new video is dedicated to the use of smoke grenades. Smoke grenades are a very useful tactical element that serves to hide the advance of troops when facing enemy fire. This video will show you how they work with different game examples. Example 1. A Morlock spending one order declares the launching of a smoke grenade from her covered position as the first shot skill of the order. The only foe in the area, a Deva functionary, does not have line of fire with the Morlock, so she cannot declare an automatic reaction order. The Morlock now declares her second short skill of the order, movement, through the smoke template. But this movement is now inside the line of fire of the Deva functionary, who can declare a shot in reaction. Don't forget that in Infinity, the two parts of the order happen simultaneously with the automatic reaction order. So this kind of maneuver requires a confrontation to determine if the Morlock lands the grenade where she aims, and whether she is faster, covering her movement, than the Deva is at shooting. This is solved by a face-to-face roll of the Morlock's physique against the shot of the enemy, and this roll will both dictate whether the grenade lands successfully and whether the Morlock takes advantage of the smoke screen. If the Morlock wins the roll, the grenade is placed and she completes her movement unharmed. If the Deva wins the roll, no grenade is placed, the Morlock completes her move and the impact of the shot is resolved. If the Morlock just threw the smoke grenade without declaring any movement, she would perform a physique normal roll to land the grenade where desired. If successful, and by spending a new order, she could easily advance through the smoke template area, being sure the Deva's line of fire has been blinded. One of the characteristics of smoke grenades is that a fail on a normal roll means the smoke template is placed but scatters, while if the player loses in a face-to-face roll, then the smoke template is not placed at all. Example 2. Smoke grenades and impetuous troops. A Highlander Glaswegian is going to spend his impetuous order, which obliges him to move towards the closest enemy figure. When he is exposed to the reaction of the Assassin Lasik, he decides to declare to throw a smoke grenade as the second short skill of the order. This requires a face-to-face roll, the Highlander's physique roll against the Lasik's ballistic skill roll. Example 3. Smoke grenades facing several lines of fire. A Datsurazi declares the first short skill of its impetuous order, movement, exposing itself to the lines of fire of two enemies, a Teuton Knight and a Specialist Sergeant. So the Datsurazi chooses to blind the Specialist Sergeant and remain exposed to the Teuton Knight's shot. In this situation, the face-to-face roll would be between the Datsurazi and the Specialist Sergeant, while the shot of the Teuton Knight would be a normal roll. Example 4. Smoke grenades and multispectral visor level 2. A Myrmidon, in his active turn, declares to advance through the battlefield, spending the first short skill of his impetuous order. But a Zanzi and a Hessian, who have line of fire to him, both react, declaring to shoot. Now the Myrmidon declares throwing a smoke grenade as the second short skill of his impetuous order. In this situation, the Zanzi would face his ballistic skill roll with the Myrmidon's physique roll. But what happens with the Sien? The Sien is an elite troop equipped with a multispectral visor level 2, which allows him to see and shoot through the smoke. There is no possibility the smoke prevents the Sien from shooting, so his roll is not a face-to-face roll, but a normal roll. Example 5. Smoke grenades in automatic reaction orders. A scout placed in partial cover declares a shoot order against an enemy Fide. A shooting automatic reaction order, as a reaction by the Fide, would apply a lot of modifiers due to distance, cover, and the scout's camouflage special skill. However, if the Fide declares as her automatic reaction order that she will throw a smoke grenade at her feet, she will have more chances to win the face-to-face roll and avoid the scout's shot. As you can see, in Infinity, smoke grenades are a valuable tactical resource. To know how to coordinate those troops using them with the rest of your army to facilitate its advance will allow you to gain victory. Discover more on the Infinity official webpage and keep connected.